Although John Lennon was often regarded as the most politically outspoken member of the Beatles, penning songs like Give Peace a Chance and Imagine, Paul McCartney also addressed significant social issues through his music. After the tragic events of Bloody Sunday on January 30th, 1972, in Derry, where British troops shot and killed 13 civil rights protesters, Paul responded by writing the song, Give Ireland Back to the Irish. Another example of Paul's music being influenced by global events was Blackbird, featured on the Beatles' 1968 album, The White Album. Paul composed this song as a reflection on the civil rights movement in the United States. He drew inspiration from the story of the Little Rock Nine, a group of 9 African-American students who were the first to integrate Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas. Their attempt to attend the school was initially blocked by the governor of Arkansas, prompting President Dwight D. Eisenhower to step in and ensure their right to attend. Paul wrote the song while staying at his home in Scotland, with the melody being influenced by Johann Sebastian Bach's Bourrée in E minor. In a 2002 interview with Californian radio station KCRW, Paul explained that he had been playing guitar in Scotland when he recalled the phrase, "You were only waiting for this moment to arise." He said this line symbolized the struggle of Black Americans in the southern United States, with the blackbird serving as a metaphor rather than a literal bird with broken wings. In the biography, Many Years From Now, written with Barry Miles, Paul further clarified the song's intention. He shared that he had envisioned a black woman as the subject of the song rather than an actual bird. During the height of the civil rights movement, which he and many others deeply supported, the song was intended as a message of encouragement to a black woman facing challenges in America, urging her to persist and have hope. Paul noted that, as was typical in his work, the imagery was veiled. Instead of directly referencing a black woman living in Little Rock, he chose symbolic language so the message could be interpreted more broadly and personally. Paul was the sole Beatle to perform on Blackbird, handling both vocals and guitar. The recording took place on June 11, 1968. Upon the release of the White Album that November, the song was met with acclaim and has since been considered one of the Beatles' finest works. In a retrospective review, Jacob Stolworthy of The Independent praised its serene quality, suggesting that many regard it as the pinnacle of McCartney's career and a highlight in his solo performances. Blackbird has become one of the most frequently covered songs of all time, with renditions by artists such as Crosby, Stills and Nash, Dave Grohl, and Beyoncé. The song remains a staple in Paul's live performances. The first time he played it for an audience was outside his London home on the night his future wife, Linda, stayed over for the first time. According to a recollection shared by fan Margot Stevens in Philip Norman's book, Shout, a small group of fans had gathered outside, sensing something unusual was about to happen. Margot remembered that Paul didn't park his Mini inside the gates as he normally did. Instead, he left it on the street and walked past them with Linda. The fans watched the house, observing as different lights turned on and off throughout the evening.